I will be calm. So we'll use it. Mm-hmm.
I want to do something fun.
I mean, the ogres are fun, maybe.
Yeah.
No?
Are they
Wait,
fun?
you're saying no? What's wrong with you? Have a drink.
Oh,
Just think of how big they are to skin. Holy shit. 1.5, 2 times size human.
maybe.
Yeah, you could wear skin around.
Yeah, but I'm all sane now. I don't even know who. I don't even know who I am when I'm sane.
You spent more time than any other PC under 40 fucking Sandy, I guarantee it. Possibly under 30, definitely under 20. So yes, you have in addition to all the other shit, you've got a lot going on. The sun continues rising in the sky.
I fumbled detect pattern power.
Oh, that one doesn't blow your head up.
Okay.
It's not really magic. You just, you go, shows the sun outside. As it goes
So
up.
to get a check and paint Trump, I have to sit around for 3 days and try to paint shit, right?
I'm for just trying to get a check in painting. If you just want painting, then you're talking getting. Well, the way I would do it is just first try painting. If that doesn't work, then you've only spent like an hour or so and said this is shit.
I'll try painting as well.
If you actually make the painting though, then yes, 2 days of sitting around.
I made my painting though.
Holy God!
I fuck up his paint.
He comes over and paints across your shit.
Fuck you!
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. You have the odd feeling, Freddie, you're just not respected as an artist.
I swear to God.
You haven't gotten to check in painting yet, huh? I mean, you guys, there's no big bad guy anymore other than the potential for dwarvish encounters of the worst kind. So, I mean, or if you wanted to, you could, God damn, there's a lot of stuff you could do. I mean, you could take stuff to paint with you if you really wanted to. Holy shit, you made a sketch? Okay. Are you going to, if you want to spend half an hour or so to try to make it into a Trump sketch, but what are you trying to Trump sketch specifically? It has to be an area you're pretty goddamn familiar with.
So I couldn't do Fiona?
No.
It would have to be a place.
To do somebody is like without them being there, special power thing for later.
Okay. So it has to be a place?
One that you're intimately familiar with would be good.
Oh, scoozy.
That sounded primal. Here, let me get you the exact thing.
Oh, the inside of the head of Zardos.
Yeah. Let's see. Trump sketch. Also, if you'd like to try to, well, actually, first tell me where you're making it, and then, yeah, where is this going to?
The inside of the head of Zardos.
Oh, that. Sorry, I was thinking of Zog. My bad. I was like, you don't know that. All right, yeah, inside the head of Zardos. Right. You're gonna have to narrow it down. There's too many heads of Zardoses, so it wouldn't work. It has to be a specific place. So if you make it the broken up, fucked up one that you were
That's what I meant. The one that I spent time in.
Lots of cracks and shit. Great. Go ahead and give me the Trump roll. And if you make it, I'd suggest.
Does a crafting plus 20 work on this?
No, it would have on the sketch, but not on the Trump power. Trump power is like a quasi magical deal.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
You could always give crafting the +20 to somebody else because they can't paint worth a shit. Or if they do paint worth,
Oh my
yes.
goodness.
God. All right, now I would recommend doing a teaching role because whether you succeed or fail, if you can try once for each of them as you're like, this is how you do it, and they can go, and I get it, and then you go.
All right, teaching Yana. How come it didn't go through?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Never ever teach her anything about that. So your only hope is that she'll learn it from somebody else. So make a note: you can never teach Yana anything about Trump.
I'll spend a pause on that. That's pretty cruel.
Thank you.
I thought you were going to try like, ready? You're going to have to teach her today. Otherwise,
It's a fail.
Dead.
And then Freddie. Sorry.
All right. So cut to it shows Darius marching to this way with several advisors, and he's like, don't worry, we'll get them doing stuff. We have a lot that needs done. So you've got the sketch, you hear people coming, you want to grab
Come with me.
Right, you guys disappear into a shower of rainbows, and you are suddenly inside of the head thing. You've got your sketch with you still because they work that way for some reason. And shows Darius knock on the door, and he's like, they're pretending they're not there. And eventually they open the door, and you're not. And they're like,
hey, but Logan, I also trumped a skill.
pardon?
The Trump skill, I critted. Don't I get the next Trump power?
Oh, fucker. God damn it. Right. The next power up is Sense Trump. Able to sense Trump quality in an object, painting, or whatever. Should be or item. I don't know why it says schedule. So it's pretty much the same as Sense Pattern, except Sense Trump.
Okay.
Let me know when you get the next one up, you son of a bitch. Welcome to now being the highest in the Trump ladder.
Can you give me the stats on that? Is it a once a day as well?
Yep.
Plus, how long does the sketch last?
For probably for a day because it's or a few. It's hard to say because like if you take off in the flying head, then it's definitely done. You know, if anything gets altered, it's definitely done. This is consider sketch as kind of a one shot.
Okay.
But they're quick.
I that's what I kind of figured, but I wanted to get the specific.
Yeah, it's better than spending 2 days and getting caught up in a bunch of other shit and unable to finish your thing. Yeah, right. You guys are in some sort of giant head. It's supposed to be good for you. It looks like it's all beat up. Like maybe horrible shit has been done to it. It's kind of on its side a little bit. It looks like it's barely holding together right now. And I believe you left this back in the crater which you got it from. And
Yes.
Yeah. So there may even be a air car nearby, or you can try the giant head. I mean, giant head.
Oh, I know for a fact that there's an air car nearby. Well, unless someone took it.
Right. Right.
Did anybody take it?
I don't know. Would you like to exit giant head?
Yes.
Give me a luck roll. Lower is better. If you make a crit, I'll have it cleaned.
What half?
It's pretty much completely there. It's completely undisturbed. There isn't even a lot of dirt in it or anything like that. It's just ready to go for reasons.
Okay.
Handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and being one of the very few people on the planet that can fly a floating Zardos head. I mean, this one's fucked up. It's like essentially, it's like trying to drive a car that the insurance company said was totaled.
Sure. What needs to be done to repair it?
First, you need to build machines that could build machines that would build machines that would make the shit that you would need to repair it.
That jack built?
Pardon me?
That jack built? I'm going old school, Logan. Like
Damn.
Dick and Jane books.
Wow. Two heel vehicle and steeds would do it. Vehicle or steed cards, that would do it.
I couldn't jury rig armor together on it or anything to make it like.
It's got internal issues. It's pretty much done, unless you're completely desperate or insane.
So alien spaceship build and repair wouldn't work on it?
Like I said, even with alien spaceship build and repair, you need to build machines that would build machines that would build machines that would allow you to make the shit to do it. It's kind of like it's as crazy as going into the 1950s and trying to build an Xbox. You need to build machines to build machines to make the plastic, injection molding, to etc.
Okay.
Sorry, Alex, but they're nowhere close to that shit. They're like, how'd they get the chip so small? I don't know. Ours are fucking huge. I thought bigger is better. We have debugging, but it's literally pulling insects out of the thing because they flew into it. Yeah.
Oh, you still haven't linked, Logan, what the power does? The Sense Trump?
Oh, it's pretty much as I read it. Here you go.
Well, I just want the specifics for it.
Yeah, there isn't much. There you go. It's exactly like the Sense pattern, except honestly, they're pretty weak sauce powers, unless you have like a sword and you're thinking this might be special, but I can't tell with the magic shit. Detect magic because it doesn't fucking show up to it. But then you go detect trump, detect pattern. They get a bit better though.
Oh, okay. It's just once a day, but it's a skill though, still, right?
Yeah.
Just like the other one. It's once a day. Okay.
Yep. It's exactly like
Got it.
Yeah. Right in the 20-meter range. There you go. They get better as you go up.
Mm-hmm. Usually the beginning ones are pretty weak sauce. I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're definitely gonna get really excited if you ever get two more up in the after detect pattern power. If you can get two up from that, you'll be excited again.
I'm gonna pull out the tarot cards and use my Sense Trump power that I just got.
Roll.
Yeah.
Well, it's a new hobby for once a day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any? Wait, do you actually have any tarot cards left?
Yeah, I haven't touched any of my tarot cards.
Aha.
Yeah, no. You're hoping I just tear them all up, go through them, and use them.
Well, the reason is that they as soon as they collect some cards from some higher people, they're ready to pop second deck. As soon as you pop second deck, first deck is expired. So they're using the first deck to find out what all the cards do, and then begins what I call the real Trump or real tarot thing, because then you're going to have people trading and shit. Like if one gives a check and a stat to Yana, and she's like, my stat's maxed out, which she
all right,
because her
like
shit.
So. Okay, got
but
it.
You're hanging out. You've got a flying car. You got a big crater around you. It looks like it's getting close to noon because the sun's overhead and you can see it from your giant crater you happen to be living in. There's a big Zardos head with a big beard and mustache and stuff going, with the fucking spiky teeth and stuff that you guys have wandered into and out of.
Oh, I'm going to do detect power pattern here. This is an interesting place to do it on too.
No. Cool.
Okay.
Thank God if you'd gotten an air fucking crit on that, I'd have shot myself in woe. But like I said, every day I would be doing that shit.
Fuck yeah. So we have a flying car. Where do you guys get spices from?
The next city over from Gotham, there's this spice factory, and we basically managed to steal one of their trucks and shadow walk it back to Burlington. But that's because we happen to have a disguise, so basically we just walked into, got into the truck and drove away, and no one cared, because we looked like the truck drivers. Well,
Okay.
one of us did. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we can just buy some. I have money left. Not a lot, but
So what do we need to, like, what do we want to do? What are we doing? Like,
Sudden intense whisper. James Fulton.
what? I look around like, what the fuck?
There, it shows everybody doing the big look around because you're looking around. Give me an empathy roll on that one there, Doc.
Got it by 30.
Desperate.
you're okay with that.
No. I need to go. The only place I can think of is that she knows that I go and I stay at that inn near Castle Amber. And I know that's a dangerous place for her to go, but maybe she left me a message there. So I would like to go to Amber.
Aw,
Dun 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 dun.
you want us to shadow walk all the way back? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
long
you don't
way.
have to come with. I mean, but that's where I'm going.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna leave you alone. Besides, I need to find this Fiona person so she can teach me how to do that trump card stuff.
So,
Mildred just.
So let's grab some rations. Grab some rations and head on over there. I mean, we have a flying car, so that's gonna make things a lot easier.
yeah, but we can't fly there. Like, as soon as we get to. Well, wait, tech works in
Tech works.
Wild Wild West now, doesn't it? Or
What?
no?
Wild Wild West.
Why do we
Does
need to go to
nothing
Wild
work
West?
there?
Wild Wild West.
Why do we need to go to Wild Wild West?
Wild
Because
Wild.
that's how you go through when you shadow walk. You have to go through the wall of fire.
Well, my lightsaber worked, so I don't know.
Yeah. He was doing experiments while you were gone. Meh.
Like, you just opened it up and it worked, right?
I poked it through the wall of fire and it worked.
Scoozy. All right, so then I'm gonna use the flying car, but I'm gonna have it close to the ground, and we're going to shadow walk to Amber.
Not at
through.
excessive speeds then?
No.
You're going as though you're expecting maybe to crash and you don't want to be going over 60, 70 kilometers an hour. Got it. Okay. And you get strapped in with the old 5-point harnesses, everybody, with the big button on the.
Mm-hmm.
You wish they had some fucking parachutes in this.
And we go.
Right. Let's see. Mildred, are you okay with this latest daring plan?
Yeah,
You haven't said anything in a while.
dragged him.
I'm not sure what's going on with you.
Yeah, I'm up to it. I dragged him on many adventures, so I let myself.
You know, if you could convince me you're still alive by occasionally insulting Freddie or threatening him, that would make me happy. Thank you. So, right, Doc Fulton, give me the fly car roll. Shows it smash into the mouth of the flying head and then explode. Give me a fumble, that'll happen. Right. He seems to be having problems getting it off, and he's scraping it along the ground. You're thinking it can't take much more of this. Reminds you of your old days when you were first flying a car. Doc Fulton seems to be working on destroying the car and going through nostalgia while you two are looking on. He seems lost in nostalgia and is ignoring the scraping and stuff that's happening. Part of the car sprongs off as he continues being lost in nostalgia.
Nostalgia is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Would anybody else like to try to help him on the controls or anything by reaching over and grabbing hold of the controls and giving him a good hard yank?
I've tried before. No.
It may save the car. You're thinking he's going to cheese grater this thing into submission soon.
I might try it, but I will make it worse.
Alright, fine.
Who's trying it?
I tried it and failed.
It shows her slapping you around while you're trying to fly.
Alright, hold on.
Come on, flip it upside down and make it squish the PCs. Just squishy, squishy, squishy. You have guts coming out the sides. Now, right, both of them are like trying to backseat drive you, Fulton.
Okay, I continue trying to fly.
See if you can make it better or worse.
What I have.
Apparently, he was just messing with you guys this whole time. He then, or he needed to get a good. It's like watching Luke Skywalker's jet speeder drag along the fucking desert for a while until he hits a rock and it kind of goes into the air, and then he shadow walks you guys through dimensions and such, and eventually, you guys are shadow walking. And wow, it's fucking much faster in this thing because. You can really push on the fucking pedal. In your Santa suits, still, because you realize that they're really beginning to get kind of ripe. You're thinking laundry soon. You go through the Arctic Western and plunge right through the wall of fire, and after that, you're in some sort of cold tundra with sparse forest. Doc, give me a willpower times 5, or suddenly bad shit happens to you, or car. There's a glowing blue wolf pack down there. Everything is lit from underneath, and he says, and right, he strafes the wolf pack, which flees howling at this strange thing that's in their midst. He then takes you over to the next zone, which is now it's starting to warm up, kind of like a spring coming off of a cold winter with lightning bugs and red strings tied around trees here and there. Doc, give me a willpower times 3 roll. Says the doc. Just shows him bearing down on it.
Oh, wrong thing. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck I was. Rawr.
He's just mashing buttons at random now. No problem. The doc seems to not give a shit about what the tech level is, and he just continues going. You guys then continue, and eventually the ground gets warmer and opens into caves. Doc, give me a willpower times 1 roll to make the car fucking work. Yeah.
Oh,
I fail finally.
Right. Doc, give me a luck roll at half.
Nah.
The car is fucking destroyed. You guys are okay, but the car is fucking destroyed. You pretty much just leave litter in a big fucking swath. But you guys are fine.
Like, what happened exactly, though?
It ended up pretty much unexpectedly because you don't shift pattern like suddenly and stuff, and you've gotten up a little bit of speed and stuff because you were going nice clip, but they hit a bunch of rocks and shit like that, and a couple of trees, and then got lodged into a cave entrance and
Okay.
So, but yeah, it pretty much it started handling a lot like a brick, and that's when you knew you were in trouble.
Okay.
So, deep within the earth, you guys hear a very faint rhythmic drum, like a heartbeat or to your imagination. The The tunnels themselves are a strange design with rings, like walking through a hole of a bunch of donuts stacked. This is where you guys head into the caves and stuff.
Okay, we'll continue on.
You guys head into the caves and scare the shit out of the Zunes as they were thinking that they hadn't seen you guys in a long time. Therefore, you must just be a myth, as the older generation was passing down the word to the younger. But the 6-inch tall creatures with miniature centaurs, but with millipede bodies and human torsos and 4 arms, that have built their homes into stalagmites and stalactites, scream and run and flee into their stalactites and stalagmites. You scare the shit out of them. They don't scare you at all because they're small, and the one with no name knows she can step on one, and that would be the end of it. You guys eventually come back out through a cave, the mouth of which has been hidden, and you are in Amber overlooking the Vale of Garnath. By the way, this total trip probably took it's probably morning of the next day as you're looking down the Vale of Garnath. So that's the difference between other modes of travel or walking. Quick. The flying car really kicked ass, by the way.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did good.
Now.
It didn't.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be back real quick. Just carry on.
Yep.
We continue on toward the city.
No problem. You don't even make it close. You pretty much, when you go down to the road through the Dragon Spine Mountains and the Moon Pass, and you're getting ready to exit in the Vale of Garnath, a whole bunch of guys, think stereotypical D&D rangers wearing woodland kit and bows and arrows and shit. Actually, wait, they gotta go. They definitely know you guys are there because they've got really high spots and you guys weren't really sneaking and shit suspiciously. So they're pretty much waiting for you. They have arrows on the strings, but they haven't drawn them back. So that's a good sign that they're not planning on just jumping out and shooting you. But shooting may not be far off.
Okay.
One of them steps out and says, "Throw down your weapons and come with us." He double checks a paper he has. You are Dr. James Fulton.
Am I?
Shows you the paper, and it has a picture of you going. It says Dr. James Fulton, Esquire on it. Doesn't say Destroyer of Worlds, though, and you take that as a good sign.
How can I help you?
Come with us, sir. You're wanted for questioning at the castle.
Okay.
The other 20 rangers are still hidden, but I'm sure you have a good enough spot hidden to be able to see them anyway, because fuck them. They want you to, basically, they're doing it politely. They're wanting to take, they have some of their people come out. The rest are staying in cover and hidden and disarm you. They want all the weapons and stuff. Let's see, they take away your ray gun, which looks like a toy, but they don't take your lightsaber, which they don't recognize as a weapon. Well, it may not work here, you don't know. And any swords, the skinning knife, they look at you like, the fuck is wrong with you? They are searching you guys. Does anybody else have any obvious weapons?
I give them the lightsaber too. I give them my ray gun.
Yep. They put it all in the bags and stuff.
Do you want the putter?
They look at they play with the extendable part of the extendable putter, and they're like, "What is the purpose of this?"
It's for golfing.
What is golfing?
I demonstrate.
Give me a golfing roll. They back off as you drop a ball, and they're watching you hit it with a oddly shaped stick. They're impressed that you can putt so precisely. Don't forget, in your future, you've got a +5 permanent from that back off thing. They were like, "No, you can keep your toy."
Thank you.
Yana, do you have any weapons on you aside from
No.
a skinning knife?
Not really.
They just look at it and they look at the dried, crusted blood on it, and they're like, "We'll go ahead and hold on to this." They don't know what you're doing with it, but they're like, "Yeah."
It's just art supplies. Come on.
Does anybody else have anything unusual on them that they might want to see? Things like paints and sketch pads. They don't give a shit about.
I'm wearing chain.
They don't care.
No, I have no other weapons.
Anything unusual that they might want to ask you about?
I do have cards on me.
They leave those alone. Oh, your tarot cards, they don't care about. The one card that you have, they look at and they're like, and they take the one of Mel. The boss looks at it, he goes, "I'll keep this safe for you," and he tucks that away.
I give him a menacing look. Thank you.
Give me an intimidate roll. Come on, fumble. Lick the top of your eyebrows with your tongue. Yeah, that's a good fumble to intimidate.
By half. Yeah, keep that well. And protect it.
Yes. Yana, do you have anything weird on you?
I don't think I have anything weird.
I don't think you carry much on you.
No.
They seize all Freddy's shit, and he seems to have passed out from fear. So when he comes back, he'll be awake again. Yeah, that sounds good. They then take you up the winding road through the Vale of Garnath, up the winding road up Mount Colvire, bypassing the town of Amber straight to the castle. Dun, dun, dun. Aside from weapons, which were all taken away from you,
No.
Do you have anything weird or interesting on you?
My lightsaber.
They don't try to take it away, but you did see Doc Fulton give his up.
I have a watch. A wind-up watch. I don't know if that's interesting.
No.
My bracelet.
No, they don't even notice the bracelet. They're like, I don't care.
It's
jewelry. All of you are wearing matching bracelets. Oh no.
My binoculars.
Don't care.
Gimp mask.
They pull it out. They give you a long look.
Roman toga.
Hmm?
Toga. Roman toga.
They don't care about your toga.
No, then
they look at it with the gimp mask and then look at you again like, you sick freak.
No, other than that, it's just my Bluetooth headset. That's it.
Yeah, I don't care about that. It's some weird thing that you like sticking in your ear. They don't care. So yeah, they just took away your weapons then, your obvious weapons.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't keep my lightsaber though.
They don't give a shit about your lightsaber. No problem. You guys get taken up to the castle and brought in, and there are some other people and stuff that are not doing the talking, hence I'm not going to fucking try to overload everybody with extra bullshit. Two people are here that are very interested in you guys. One of them has got like the goatee mustache, and he seems a flamboyant individual, and he has the hair kind of like that. And he's dressed up in orange and red, mainly silk stuff. He's drinking a glass of wine. And the other one is, yes, I know you guys. Yeah. And another one is dressed in blue and gray with a wide black belt, and he looks strong as shit. He has a mustache and then like a chin beard. And he just looks powerfully strong. The thinner of the two guys, I'm going to go with thin guy, thick guy for now until you find out who they are. He goes, "You are Dr. Fulton."
Yes.
"You came to visit my sister."
Yes.
"Where is she?"
I wouldn't be coming here I'm coming here, so I thought she was here.
You were the last person to see her.
And I saw her here.
Hmm.
Do we notice the pattern now?
What do you mean? Do you notice the pattern?
No, not like that.
Oh,
Like,
he says,
I look over at the bigger guy, and I figure he didn't think it was funny, but I smirk a little.
And that guy goes, do you know where she was going? What did she tell you?
I've been busy doing some things, so I haven't been in very good contact with her.
Who are your friends?
This is Mildred.
Everyone says, Blaze, Blaze. At least offer them drinks. This is not yet an interrogation. Very well. Drinks?
I'll have tea, please.
He glares at you. And you?
Whiskey.
Huh. Drinks are made, poured, given. You guys are allowed to sit. There are several different people around with weapons and armor and glares.
I fail my etiquette because that's what I do at Amber.
I
spend a pause.
I was going to say, you watch Doc Fulton. He's attempting to drink from the opposite side of the cup.
I'll try and
hold it off.
Follow suit.
Or no, that was empathy you rolled there, Fulton. Are you want to spend a pause and roll your etiquette? Come on, pour that shit down your front. Okay, you see Freddy? He's got his tea and he keeps going, ow, ow, oh God, it hurts. He keeps saying,
don't you know how to make proper tea?
And now he's bitching about the tea. Everybody's just looking at him like, yeah, Yana, could you give me an etiquette roll? This should be fun. If you succeed, you have the added bonus of being Freddy with the only person who failed.
I'm okay with it.
Well,
they seem a lot less curious as to who your friends are now. They figure minions. Okay. What were you discussing with Fiona? This is the thinner of the two, now known as Blaze.
We were. She was showing. She had shown me the pattern.
Really? Who was your father? Gerard, the bigger guy, says, I don't really think that is relevant. Everything may be relevant, he says. They have a glare off. Even though there's a lot of armed and armored people around, you guys all have this weird feeling. Everybody give me 6 sense danger sense roll to know what the weird feeling is. It could be gas.
I always feel gassy.
Well, certainly Freddy does. You hear him rip off a few. Wow. You feel everything is just fine. Who are these random people? You can kill all of them. Fuck it. Now, I demand to know who their sire is, says Blaze.
I honestly don't know.
So you wanted to find out more information about the pattern, just in case you are the royal line.
Well, I always want to know more about that.
Perhaps you should keep your nose out of those things. They are above you.
But are they? I match his gaze.
Ooh, this is going to be a rough one. Right. What's your intimidation?
62.
Roll 40 or less. You're pretty good. He's a little bit better, but
No.
You say. So you don't know where Fiona is, says the bigger guy, identified as Gerard.
I don't.
What about Random?
I thought.
Blaze gives him a look.
And here I thought you guys knew where he was.
I'll give you a look like.
But he's giving you an odd look right now. The woman with no name is laughing and shaking her head. Other people are looking at each other confused. You see one of the guards look at another guard who nods, looks at a different guard. The other guard looks at him, nods, looks at somebody else. Goes all around the room until finally Gerard's like, "Stop that!" So, you don't know where either of them are.
I had rumor of knowing where Random was, but it's just rumor and hearsay, and I wouldn't want to spread such rumors.
Everybody leans forward. Oh? Just out of curiosity, says Blaze.
Curiosity.
Of course. Empathy roll on the lot of them. Anybody who wants to make one?
Yeah.
Yana made a fucking roll. Look at that, guys. Yana made a roll.
She's really empathic. Wow.
Okay, for a success, you're thinking that they're curious. However, Yana, everybody is deeply suspicious of you guys, especially him. And you almost have the feeling that he's tap dancing around the edge of an active volcano that's about to go off.
Yep.
Moi?
And he seems to be enjoying it. That's the worst part. He knows what he's doing, and he is laughing inside. And they know that he knows. And he knows that they know that he knows.
Yeah.
But, I mean, are you sure it's not above my station to spread such rumor?
Blaze launches to his feet and looks like he's gripping the sword. Gerard just puts his hand on his shoulder and Blaze's legs just buckle and he's sitting back down. But this does cause Gerard to stand up and he says, "We would be grateful to know anything that you may have heard."
Of course, of course. So I had heard that he was being held in the dungeon in the Courts of Chaos.
There's a long fucking silence after that. "Where did you hear that?" says Gerard, very carefully and slowly.
Oh, damn it.
Doc Fulton
I'm
just
like
stares at him.
staring at him like,
You have the weirdest feeling that this guy could probably crush your spine with a finger. He just seems to be like power personified. Like I don't know if you've ever met a power lifter in real life, but they make bodybuilders look like little people.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they are freaky huge. But this guy is kind of normal sized, but he has that feeling exudes from him in everything he does. Weird. He awaits Doc Fulton's answer, and with your amazing empathy roll there, Mildred, you can tell that much rides on exactly the next words out of his mouth, whether you guys somehow live or are sent to a dungeon or perhaps put into a wood chipper. It could go any possible way. You're thinking actually a wood chipper from this crowd might be considered kinder and gentler.
Of course it is.
And also, you do remember memory roll for something else to horrify you. And actually, anybody who wants to can make a memory roll. Lower is better. Go for at least half for this little piece of trivia.
Nah.
I remember.
God damn, Yana's on fire. You remember that outside of the normal areas, the wall of fire, that if you die, you don't come back.
Yep.
And it's worse because you can tell that Fulton seems to be toying with these guys, taking a long pause and shit like that, maybe taking a little sip off of his glass and stuff. And everybody's like,
Well,
and the other guy, the Gerard guy, has got his hand on the shoulder of, he's ready to fucking just go after Doc Fulton. You don't think it's up to swords yet, but he's definitely getting ready to fucking swing on him.
So this came up when I was here a couple weeks ago. I was in the city, and it was rumored that that's what had happened. And I had talked to Fiona, who actually, she said that others had thought that I had a hand in such thing. And I raised both my hands in like surrender.
Give me an acting roll, because I know that you've fabricated partial truths and partial falsehoods. Lower is better. You're going up against Amberite empathy. Good luck. If you don't get at least 30, you're just fucked.
I'll spin a pause.
Okay. Because I know about you. You're probably needing, about that. All right. You can tell that they're not quite convinced, but they don't have anything to go on. They're like, And
now, please, sorry, continue.
Blaze says, you wouldn't have had anything to do with that, though, would you?
Absolutely not.
Now, you don't even need to roll acting, because actually, give me an acting to let the sincerity come from your eyes more, because you learn how to do that in stage and theater.
Can I use talent to support my acting?
Yes. Yes, because, you're a famous actor, actually, so enjoy. Okay, you get +5 on your acting. Look at how fucking high his goddamn talent got. He was barely stopped in time before becoming an A-lister. Wow, everybody just sees the sincerity bleeding off of you, and everybody can give me an empathy roll now.
Yes.
Anybody who made their empathy can tell that everybody believes you had nothing to do with random disappearing, but Blaze is still not convinced that you are guiltless in all of this. Gerard definitely relaxed. He sits down and he says, so Fiona believed that Random was imprisoned in the courts of chaos. Well, all right, but we don't know where Fiona is. Maybe she went to get him.
So the last I know of, sorry to interrupt here.
Please.
On the way, after I was leaving, the last time that one of my friends walked Pattern, we were leaving. And as we were leaving, we were attacked by assassins that had a dagger with a crescent moon shape on them.
Everybody looks very interested in this. Do you have one of these daggers? He looks at the commander of the guards, who shakes his head. No, because they didn't find a dagger on you.
The last time I came here, I talked to Mel, and I gave her that dagger.
Tell us about Mel, says Blaze. Empathy rolls as he leans back and steeples his fingers.
Yep.
Got it.
I can't do the assholishness look justice that he's got, because when you're young, thin, and good looking, you can really do a good asshole face. He's doing that. Right. Something's up with Mel. He looks a bit smug. Like, now we. And at this point, the commander of the guard goes, "Excuse me, sir, he had this on him." And Blaze snatches the card out of his hand and looks at you like triumphant, just got confirmation, something like that. And he just carefully puts it on the chair of the arm and he goes, "Yes, please tell us about Mel." It shows a lot
I
of.
gave him a dangerous look.
Oh, excellent. Give me an intimidate roll. It shows a lot of cut scenes of like wolves surrounding, like some getting ready to pound.
Wow.
He looks really confused, like, why is he flirting with me?
So, when I was here learning of the pattern my first time, Mel became a friend, as well as Fiona did.
A good friend, says Blaze, as though he is like trying to get you to walk over some sort of pit. He says, "Look, we don't have time for that sort of thing. Just answer my questions." The other two are doing the looking back and forth between you guys. Gerard's
Good
like,
enough. I'd motion toward the card, clearly.
"And where is Mel now?"
I'm not sure.
And
Why do you pursue her so?
"I'll ask the questions here," he says. Gerard looks at him and thinks it over, looks at you, kind of gives a eye shrug.
Then ask away.
He says, "What was her relationship with Fiona like?"
They were cordial. They were at least good enough friends to talk, but you know how that goes around here.
Everybody nods, except the guards, who look very stoic suddenly, like, "I want to stand at attention for no reason." Yes. And at that moment, you hear a faint rapping, as if a tapping on the chamber door. One of the guards opens it, and a lady who is being led by another lady comes in. She's beautiful, short, obviously blind. The one being led, the other one's just a servant. Yeah, she's an extra we hired. So
I stand up.
And you two?
Well, yeah.
Follow his lead. Yeah, I'll stand up.
Excellent. The others say, "Your Majesty," as they also stand up. Chris, take a card for. Can you give me the name for a card, Chris?
Nah, I don't remember.
Right. Gerard says, "Your Majesty, what's the matter? We were just talking." She says, "Were you discussing where my husband is?" "Well, yes, this man, we believe he may be able to give us some information." She says, "As will I, but first, who are you?" She asks the heir, so it's hard to tell who she's addressing.
I turn to her and I say, "My name is James Fulton. People know me as Doc Fulton."
"Could you please approach? I wish to feel your face."
I approach.
She carefully feels your face and then puts her fingers on either side of your neck. Like, she says, "Did you have anything to do with any of the disappearances?"
No.
She tries her deal. She says, "Very well, you shall be released with your possessions after this is done. But in the meantime," she says, carefully removing her fingers, "who are you? Really? You're James Fulton, but who are you?"